And welcome everybody back to RBN Baseball. It has been quite a minute since I have been on the air with you guys, and what a pleasure it is to be back. It's me, Ash Lemmer, with a couple dozen hours of real-life commentating under my belt. So we should be a little bit more set than we have been in the past for these broadcasts in terms of the commentary quality, which will be a nice upgrade for everybody, hopefully. So, this matchup today between the Texas Reapers and the Unionport Suns. The Suns split their opening series 1-1 against the Spartans. The Spartans picked up, I believe, Game 1, and the Suns matched that in Game 2. Texas was swept in their opening series by the... I should have my facts written down beforehand. By the Rock Valley Cougars, who made quick work of them. The Rock Valley Cougars looking like some early favorites, led by VX Alex and II Spartans II. But leading off here for the Unionport Suns, famed infielder Weehawk, as the first pitch that he sees is taken for a ball. As he swings on a high pitch, which Keaton calls a ball. Spectacular performance behind the plate already from Keaton 6, former head umpire of the RBC. But on the hill today for the Unionport Suns, as they discuss with the umpires and things, the starting pitcher for the Suns is the Warden, also known as Arcadian Delta, also known as the Arcadian Elite. The team owner of this team definitely carries the team. I shouldn't say carries, definitely is the leader of the team in a variety of ways. So it's good to see him on the mound for the Suns team, wearing that special Black Lives Matter commemorative jersey to support the cause that he believes in. But Weehawk will step back in. It is a 1-1 count for Arc. And that's going to be a quick out number one. So Arc will make quick work of Weehawk, and that is the first batter for the Texas Reapers set down on strikes. Play ball called. First pitch to Jiff is a ball, although I'm not sure it will count. It will not. So it's going to be play... Oh, wait, it will. So it's... Is it 1-0? Is it not 1-0? A little bit of confusion here. I meant to say play ball, he says. So I suppose it is a 1-0 count. We'll return to play ball. Next pitch from Jiff the Spider, swung on and missed. 1-1 count. He's going to hit that one into right field, makes it past the second baseman. The right fielder is going to whiff on it, so Jiff the Spider will have a base hit here in the first inning. Not a leadoff base hit, so not the worst thing that could happen, but... Excuse me. That will bring up Peyton, 2002, Dreadful Sleep, whichever you wish to call him, made his debut all the way back in Season 3 for the Charlotte Bandits. Hit a home run in his first game, but he now owns these Reapers, and as he has done in a few previous seasons, looking to help them bounce back from an 0-3 start. As he's got a runner on first and one out, he'll take a ball to start off his AB. Next pitch, over the bat. That'll be 2-0. As he's going to hit a low strike, it's going to bounce backwards in the outfield, and that'll be a base hit for Peyton. So now 2 consecutive base hits for the Reapers. A better start to this game than they had last time. They were blanked by the Suns in Game 1 of this series. So a win here would really be an equalizer in a lot of ways for this Texas squad, as Admin Rios comes up to hit his last appearance for the Charlotte Bandits last season. He's more of a bench player than anything. He'll take a ball to start off his at-bat, 1-0. Swings through that one, one apiece, sorry. Taking a look at these runners. Not taking very big leads as Admons hits that one right down the right field line. The right fielder is going to have to make a run for it. That's a base hit. Rounding third is Jiff, but that ball is going to roll past the home plate, and dead will be called. So 3 consecutive base hits for the Reapers after that lead-off strikeout. And Texas is very close to really getting in business. Next up to hit, the unofficial Season 6 World Series MVP, Wow 05, the starting pitcher for this Reaper squad today. Wow is definitely an inconsistent player by many metrics, an inconsistent hitter. He's either a Gold Glove fielder or a terrible fielder, either a Cy Young pitcher or an average pitcher or even a bad pitcher, depending on what season or what mood you find him in. But he's up here with the bases loaded and 1 out here in the first inning to try to set the Texas Reapers on the right track. The first pitch he sees from Warden is a ball on the outside half of the plate. And he takes another pitch of the same variety, 2-0. Double swings at that one, 2-1. Takes a pitch on the inside half of the plate, called a strike. Good pitch there from Ark. 1 strike away from getting himself out of this AB, but Wow's going to hit that one to shallow center field. The center fielder's got it. The play's at the plate. It's going to be very close. What's the call there from Keaton 6? We'll get you the replay in just a second. And it's going to be a review and here's what we've got from our feed. Thought I set the replay thing up. Whatever. Here's what we got from our perspective. Standing off the bag, catches the ball, but who gets their foot on first? It looks like, ooh, our angle up here is just not the one that we're looking for. That's going to be a very, very close call. That could go either way, honestly. You can see Jiff's head is really blocking where Ark's foot would be. All I've got to say with this one is that our perspective is not the one you want to be looking at when reviewing this call. So we'll see what Keaton 6 has to say when he comes back out of the headset area. Let's make some last fixes to this replay slide. There you go. So, waiting on the call still. Umpires reviewing. And let's see if we can get on the phone with one of our players down there. We'll get Squeaker up here. So we have Squeaker Rexos of the, I should just say Squeaker now, of the Unionport Suns. Squeaker, there's three early base runners and potentially an early run. Not really what the Suns have kind of set forth as the beginning of their game. How do you think the team is going to bounce back from that kind of extenuating circumstance early in this game, even pending this call on whether there's a run or not?
I mean, we're just going to throw the ball, honestly. We're going to do our best to get out of this inning and then hit some runs to the plate. But, yeah, nothing more than just getting the outs. I just hope this is called out.
Be an intense review here. Oh, and here's the reply. I'll let you get back to your team. Thanks for talking with us, Squeak. And waiting on the call. Somebody in chat says call stands, but I'm not sure a call was made in the first place. The call is a tie safe. That's a fair call. I don't know what the lulls in chat are for. I just want to see the clip for my own benefit, just so I can see it. But it looks like Unionport Suns are not happy with this call. Hold on, I'm gonna exit my streaming mode for a second and help the umpires. So it appears Keaton does not want any help, nor will he accept any help, so we're just going to return to the call of safe. And we are back to playing. People are complaining about chat. So the call will stand. First pitch will be called a strike after a swing. Second pitch is also swung on. Up to hit, by the way, is Aqua. A big slugger on a lot of teams in the past, but with that AB, that's out number 2, so not the at-bat he was looking for personally. So it looks like Keaton will be sending us the clip soon. Up to hit now, somebody who I've never heard of, Luxury Chasers. Very curious to see how this batter goes, and the first pitch to him is a strike, both on stance and on zone. Second pitch in the same spot, called strike 2. And swung through, and that's the inning. So, after allowing a run on a controversial call at the plate, that one will be the only one Texas gets. They lead after the top of the first, 1-0. We'll switch now to the bottom of the first inning as the Suns will have a chance to hit. Squeaker Raxos leading off now for the Suns after an impressive campaign last season, resulting in, if I remember correctly, some pretty sweet awards for him, winning the Metro League Most Valuable Player, the Metro League Ryan XVI Dinger Award, and overall being an incredibly impressive fielder. Or it's not fielder, sorry, pitcher. But Squeaker promoted to a 4 or 5 star player for this season. But he will lead off for the Suns. First pitch to him taken low for a ball, but stance is called by Rock, so it will be a strike. So it will be stance warning. And Keaton forgot the rules again. So, yeah, spectacular. The first time is a redo. Let me help them out. The first stance call is a redo unless it is already a strike. So it'll be an 0-0 count as he'll hit that one foul to left field. He'll see an 0-1 count. It looks like Rock is having some trouble with Squeaker and the stance rule. But he's had his warning. It's not play ball either, so. And I have to agree, he's sticking his bat out there too far. Right there, yeah. He's got the far part of his bat too far out by maybe a little bit, not too much. That's going to be hit to a foul territory. So it'll be a 1-2 count. Time is called. Play ball for Squeaker. It's a 1-2 count. He's backed up in the box a little bit to counteract the stand accusations, and strike 3 swinging. He's out. So despite all of this stance calls, none of them ended up actually changing a pitch's call. They all were on strikes anyway. So the first out will come to pass. That one's going to be hit to the shortstop, Weehawk. He's got the throw over to first right in time, and Arcadian, I believe. Yep, that's Arcadian will be retired very quickly. So that's 2 outs. as some discussions are happening right now about the stance rule again. As I believe that will be his stance warning. And Tornado is abusing admin again. Tornado will lose his admin, and I believe that is 0-1. Now 0-2. I think. As that pitch is going to be hit to center field, the count won't matter, but a routine play out there in the outfield, and quickly the Suns go down in order. Nothing doing from the Suns that time. We'll see what goes on in the second inning. Texas starts off with the top of their order, 2-3-4 or 1-2-3. Sorry. It's been a moment since I've commentated some RBC baseball. Just trying to get my bearings again. Weehawk up to hit now. In his first time, he struck out at the hands of Warden out there on the mound. Looking to do something slightly better this time. Play ball from Keaton. First pitch taken on the inside corner. Ball 1. Next pitch taken too low. 2-0. Swing through it. 2-1. Weehawk's going to get a no swing on that pitch. 2-2. So Arcadian, after allowing 2 straight balls to start off with, has even the count back up at 2 apiece. That one's going to be swung and hit short into the infield. Nobody's covering first, so that'll be an infield single for Weehawk despite a valiant effort from Arc. And a good start there for the Reapers. So Jiff now marking the first of 4 batters who had consecutive singles in the top of the first, trying to repeat a similar sentiment here as the second baseman just killed himself. That's Kicker getting out there. I believe he just reset. If he wasn't, he'd be calling AA. So Jiff the Spider up now. Play ball from Keaton. Takes a pitch right on the corner for a strike. Good pitch from Arc. Jumps a delayed pitch there. Catches Jiff off guard. 0-2. And a quick pitch there, but not a quick pitch by rule, will be strike 3. So Squeaker will fall victim to a little bit of mind game there. Or not Squeaker, Jiff will fall victim to a couple mind games there from Arcadian, and that will be the first out for... It's an out for the Reapers. And Jiff calls Keaton a bald idiot for literally no reason. So, spectacular conduct there from the Reapers outfielder. As Peyton will come up to hit in a similar situation he found last inning, 1 out and a runner on first. Cancer lives matter, says Keaton, insinuating he has cancer, and Jiff might just get ejected for that. He does not, though. Keaton is lenient on that occasion. Play ball for Peyton. First pitch taken for a ball, 1-0. Stance warning. So it'll be a redo for Peyton.
Mic off. Mic on.
Payton hits that one to center field. The throw into the field is late, so another single for Dreadful Sleep.
Mic feedback off. Mic off. Mic on. Mic feedback on.
So runners on first and second now. A good single there for Payton as the outfielder apparently had his infield glove equipped. Apologies, there were no commentary during that bit. I was preoccupied with somebody who walked in my room. But a new count for a new batter. Admin Reuse up to hit. Looks like Ark is trying to wake up his fielder. He does not play ball, so no steals can be made here. He's trying to direct kicker over to his third base spot, and it looks like we have just got the clip from Keaton of that original call at the plate. We'll get that playing for you right now, actually. Oh, sorry, it's play ball. We'll play that at a stoppage. Runners on first and second, one out for Admin, the same situation he saw last inning. Play ball is the call. Going for a pickoff move on Weehawk, but he is safe. Takes one on the inside half. Ball one. 1-0. A big swing and a big hit to dead center field. Going for the out at first, he'll get that, but the runners will advance to second and third now. So a good play, good sacrifice to bring the runners closer to another run. As Wow05 will come up to hit now. The starting pitcher did not allow any base runners in his first inning of work, as Ark is telling kicker to stand on first base and not move. Wow asks, is this good, as he stands in the back of the plate. Here's play ball from Keaton as he swings very late at the first pitch. 0-1. Takes a strike on the bottom half. Time is called. The 0-2 count for Wow. Play ball. Ark waiting on it. Lags and throws it over the bat, but Wow swings anyway, and that's the inconsistency I was talking about for out of Wow05. He's either on top of the pitch or a mile behind it, and that will end the inning. So, a similar motion to what we saw last inning as the Reapers get 2 base runners on, but nothing will come of it. We'll go to the bottom of the second now. Reapers still lead 1-0, and while we have this short opportunity, we'll play that clip from Keaton of that original run for the Reapers, and we'll see what the call is. Jiff, he's right. It is a tie. If anything, Jiff is safe. Wow, what a close call, and I just don't understand why Ark just did not stand on the plate itself instead of standing behind it. So an interesting decision by Arcadian results in that first run for the Reapers. And we will come to the top or the bottom of the second now. Beartriz will have his first AB of the game. So he takes a ball in the dirt. So Wow05 talked about he's the pitcher of this team. His first inning was a lights-out performance. We'll see if he can continue that here, or whether that will be another inconsistency as Weehawks got the play, but Wow's not covering. The throw, was he on the base? Yes, he was. Just was he? TJ is saying safe. He was off the bag. It is, after all, TJ's call here at first. Let's get the quick replay. And ooh, an early challenge from Peyton. I'm not sure this is when you want to use a challenge like that. Oh, that's super close. I straight up can't tell from this angle. The high angle is very good for seeing what's going on, but it's not very great for finding specific calls. I think you can say his foot touched right there. It's very close. I wouldn't use my challenge on this play personally. But no, our replay, Coastal Airlines sponsored replay, inconclusive for a second time. So, the call on the field is that WoW05 was not on the base, but Peyton of the Reapers, the team owner, has elected to challenge. So, you just cannot tell from this angle, unfortunately. So we'll bring you back to the field view, and we'll see if we can get another player on the phone. So we're going to get Peyton on the phone real quick.
Yo, what's up?
So thank you for coming on with us here today, Peyton. Today has been a day filled with lots and lots of reviews, but this call didn't particularly look like one of the closer ones we've seen today. What led to your decision to challenge this early into the ball game on a play that seems so meaningless in the grand scheme of things?
Okay, the reason why I had challenge in the first place, because from my point of view, it looked like he was on the base way long before the ball even got there. And not the ball, but like way before the player even got there. The ball was already in his glove, and I saw him standing on first. And I looked at my replay, because I have my own thing that I usually go through, and to look at every single play that I think would be worth for it in the long run, because UPS is a team not to be reckoned with in the first place. As you know, we are 0-3, and it's been a constant like uphill battle the entire time. Just because we're up a run doesn't mean anything. UPS is a strong, powerful hitting team when you look at it underneath. It's toughness.
All right, well, your team has a lead early, which is a surprise to many people. Do you think that your team is going to be able to hold this lead? And if so, what tips would you give your players when it comes to playing in close game situations like this?
Okay, so I'm not necessarily saying we can hold this lead, because last game we did prove that we could hold a lead until the very end, which is unfortunate on my pitcher's part. However, he did his best, and holding the lead against UPS is something we're going to have to do. It's going to be something to do, and it's going to be hard to do. My players, on the other hand, I fully believe in them today, that today is the game that we're going to hold them off and we're going to win this game.
All right, thank you, Peyton, and good luck today. That
Thank
was
you.
Peyton 2002 of the Texas Reapers on the phone with us, and we are still in the review process here at Ames Field. And let's just take a look at this beautiful stadium that is Ames Field, if our cameras would work for us. It appears that my drone cam has deleted itself. That's unfortunate. And it looks like Peyton's challenge was a good call, as it's going to be an out at first. So a smart move there from the general manager, and that'll be the first out of the inning with the leadoff batter. But Ames Field, a very beautiful ballpark, the newest field in RBC, just completed last season in Unionport. A spectacular stadium. Let's get back to the game. Kicker 3025 making his first appearance at the plate today. He'll swing through the first pitch, 0-1. Sorry, Tri-City is actually the newest stadium. The Suns, the newest stadium that is not for a new team, as kicker equalizes the count at 1 apiece. He'll swing through a strike just a little too late there, and Wow throws it quick. QP is the claim from the Suns, and QP is going to be the call, so it'll be a 2-2 for kicker. As a pitch on the bottom side of the plate will result in the exact same outcome. 2 outs as Wow05 sets down kicker on strikes. Squeaker up to hit now. Had all of those stance negotiations with Rock his last at bat. We'll see if that ends up being a similar trend this time. The play ball, Squeaker in the front of the box, crowding it. First pitch is way low. Ball is called. Wow, taking the pace slow with this batter as he's going to hit it to left, and a stance is called. So the throw will not be necessary. 1-1 will be the count. Squeaker taking issue to Rock's call there. You cannot challenge that. You're not even the manager. But Squeaker's stance proving to be something of a self-detriment at this point. It's a 1-1 count for him at this point, I believe. It is a 1-1. So we're having another stoppage for official arguments. As it is still the second inning, despite us being live for 42 minutes. 1-1 count. Squeaker hits that one shallow to the shortstop. Weehawks got another opportunity, and he's got a fielder that time, and that's an out. Squeaker calling for safe, even though he was plainly an out. So that will retire the side for the second time in a row, with a little controversy added in. The Suns are retired in order, so we'll go to the top of the third now. Texas still leads 1-0. I don't know what the hell they're challenging there. Yeah, Squeaker is not challenging anything. He's not a leader on that team to any extent, I would believe. In fact, I believe he's getting reprimanded by Arcadian for his transgressions in that specific regard. Yeah, that play at first was... Let's get the replay in here real quick. Very plainly an out. In fact, right here, he beat him by over a character width. So we'll get back to the game now. Just saw play ball. First pitch to Aqua is going to be a swinging strike. Then he'll hit that one to shallow center field. He's got to charge into it. No infielders on this team, and he'll be safe for a leadoff base hit. So Texas has been far more successful than the Suns when it comes to getting that leadoff base hit. Getting it in 2 of their 3 chances. The Suns yet to get it once. Up to hit now, Luxury Chasers. Play ball. Aqua taking a small lead off first. Chasers is going to get that one, and that just misses the base runner, but it's placed perfectly. Oh, and that's almost, you almost got caught being too aggressive there, but 2 consecutive base hits start off Texas's day, or I should say their inning. So runners on first and second with no outs. Weehawk 1 for 2 on the day, strikeout and a single. Time is called, so I'm not sure what's happening with this one. It looks like Caden and Squeaker are arguing with each other. Here comes the play ball. Weehawk steps back in. His first hit is going to be deep left, and the left fielder was way shallow. So this could be a chance for a run here as Aqua rounds third, and he scores easily. Advancing to third base is the next runner. That's, my goodness. The Reapers are now leading 2-0 with no outs. And this game has been completely turned on its head based on the expectations of many of us, in fact. And that's not a rookie out there either. That's Beartriz. Beartriz was a star left fielder for Charlotte last season. Barely made any errors at all, so I'm not sure what the heck happened with that situation. Regardless, Peyton 2002 comes up after that double, I guess. That would technically be considered. And that one's going to be sent to left field for Beartriz to get this time. The play at the plate, off the runner's back. He'll be safe. That is not interference. That is not interference. He's safe. That is a terrible call. Yeah, he's safe at the plate. There's no way that they're calling this out at 4. Safe is the final call as Keaton remembers the rules. So it will be 3-0 Texas with still no outs. Here's play ball. Admin Reuse up to hit. Swings big on a high ball. 0-1. Looked a little fast, but it's a ball anyway. 1-1. Unless he swung, he did. 0-2, sorry, my bad. O2 count for Admin. Here comes the pitch. Waiting on the pitch. Low, 1-2. Swung and missed. 1 down. So I'm going to reuse the first to fall victim this inning. Up next, WoW 05. Takes the first pitch, a ball. Swings, 1-1. That might be a late swing, but it's going to be called fair. And that ball is going to be thrown into the atmosphere. Wouldn't be surprised if the umpires... And Squeaker is challenging... No, he's not. You can't. Squeaker can't challenge, and you can't challenge late swing unless it's on a home run. But it's now 4-0 Texas after another RBI single. No, it's only on home runs. Here's the play ball. Swung on and missed. 0-1 count for Aqua to start off with. He led off this inning. Takes one on the inside. 1-1. Swings big through it. 1-2. Try to take it Oppo. He'll take a strike. That's 2 outs. So Arcadian starting to claw his way back into this inning in terms of control, but he's already given up 3 here in the third. So Luxury Chasers up to hit again. He got a knock in his first AB. Swung through that one. 0-1. Takes a strike just on the corner of the zone. And he'll swing through the same pitch, so finally relief is here. A big inning for the Reapers as they extend a shaky 1-run lead to a comfortable 4-run one. We'll be right back for the bottom of the third, where the Suns will try to match the Reapers. RBN would like to thank our sponsors, primarily Coastal Airlines. Not sure if they're operating right now, but they're a very helpful sponsor for the RBN. Some chat lag currently plaguing the server, so play cannot start until then. But RBN will not be able to stream anything on Tuesday for sure. Tomorrow, the only game looking to be scheduled is likely the Bandits game, so I wouldn't be able to broadcast that either. But tomorrow and Tuesday are not looking good for me personally, as I am playing on Monday, and then Tuesday, I'm hoping to go out and broadcast some high school playoff baseball, which would be quite fun. So, waiting on the chat lag to go. First batter to queue up for the Suns this inning is Arcadian Delta. Team owner trying to get his team back on track. So that's a fair hit to right center field, right into the right fielder's glove. The play to first, right on time, 1 down. Next up to hit, I believe that is that somebody? 63? I think that might be somebody 63. It is. Time is called by Squeaker. I don't know if he's allowed to call time. What just happened? I thought he was trying to say what and said what? That's a little funny. But here's the play ball. Somebody 63 up to hit. One out for the Suns. Takes a ball 1-0. Spartans jumping in the backstop. The next pitch taken for a ball, so somebody is working the count a little better than his predecessors have, at least in these past couple at bats, and that one's going to be low in the zone, 2-1. Swung on and missed, 2-2. Oh, nope, I guess I counted. Was that 3 strikes? Okay. I guess I missed a strike in the count somewhere, but Keaton doesn't always put the count in the chat, so we'll just chalk it up to that. But Bertriz up to hit now after 2 quick outs at the hands of WoW05. Here's the play ball. Takes a big hack, misses, 0-1. A drop hit to left. Is that fair? Foul is the call from Keaton. That could have been a big play. But it'll be instead take Bertriz to an 0-2 count. It's a big call there. And strike 3 looking. A great pitch and a great inning from WoW05. And again, the Suns are retired in order. That's 3 innings. And if I remember correctly, I don't think there's any base runners. So we'll head to the top of the 4th now. Texas still leads it 4-0. Ignore the State Farm jingle, please. So, we come now to the top of the 4th inning. Weehawk steps in first for the Reapers. He'll send that one to dead center. And that's the first out of the inning. A good play there by... I think that's Bertriz out there. So that's the first out. So somebody 63 not fit for outfield service according to head coach Arcadian Delta. So they've got a right center fielder and a left center fielder. And then somebody playing infield. Unless he's telling him to do otherwise right now, but is having trouble doing so. We'll see where somebody ends up. So he's going to be sent to the shortstop spot. So 1 out. Peyton will come up to hit. It's already 10 p.m. Sheesh, this game has already been going on for longer than the other game. We still have 2 innings to go. So Peyton hits the first pitch out to left. It's going to go just over somebody's head, and it looks like Bertriz is AFK. So Peyton will be content with a single, as he'll take that and nothing more with 1 out. Admin Reuse up to hit for the 3rd time now, I believe. So just waiting on the play, or the play ball. Not sure what the delay is. There it is. Play ball from Keaton. Admin Reuse. Trying to continue the offensive motion that Texas has had all game. He'll take a ball to start off with to get him the count. Takes another ball. Good start to the AB. And is that a late swing? But it's absolutely clobbered. Stance and late swing both called. We'll check out the replay on this one for y'all's efforts, or for y'all's convenience. Oh, and I didn't get it because I wasn't focused on the window. So it's going to be a redo on multiple occasions. I think it still counts as a strike. So it's going to be a 2-1 count. That pitch won't count. And that one is called fair, but stance is also the call. I'm not sure I'm agreeing with these stance calls. Let me look at this one. I'm trying to see the perspective. That's not stance. That's straight up just not stance. When the pitch is released, he's back here. He's in the back of the box. No, that's not a stance. He wasn't even in the front of the box when the pitch was released. We need to get on the same page with these stance calls. Whatever. So Squeaker is going to be called out. Or Admin, sorry, not Squeaker. Admin is going to be called out. And there's going to be some lengthy discussion with Doug42 on what the hell our stance rules are. All right. First pitch to WoW05 is a ball. Swings through a strike right on the corner. 1-1. Takes another pitch in the same spot. That bottom corner is proving to be very prolific for Arcadian as he now sets the second out, or that's the third out of the inning. But the heck? That's that's also a bad call. Okay, so I guess that one won't count. Not play ball, unfortunately for... My goodness. I'm gonna call Doug after this. There's some things I need to talk to him about. Alright. So, it's a 2-2 count, and he swings through it. There's your inning. So, Peyton gets a hit to start off the inning, but it will not end up mattering after yet another inning of controversy. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth now. Still a 4-0 lead to the Texas Reapers. Squeaker leads off. No, apparently Kicker is supposed to be up. Even though Kicker is not here. But this is definitely an interesting game for the future of the RBC in terms of getting all of our umpires on the same page, because the rule as they're reciting it is not the rule that Doug explained to me 2 years ago back in 2018 when it was initially passed. So the first pitch to Squeaker is swung on for a strike, as Rock is already saying stance, as he walks out of the box. And the umps are not on the same page. Well, this is an interesting situation. So, Squeaker's going to have an 0-1 count, I believe. So it's going to be a ball, 1-1. And he's going to get underneath that one and hit it out to right field, and it's going to get a lot of backspin, and that's the first base runner for the Suns all day. The perfect game is gone, unfortunately for WoW 05. But for the Suns, it's finally some offensive output. We'll see if they can convert anything from this. Next up to bat, Arc. No outs with a base runner on first. This could be a chance for the Suns to start clawing their way back into the ball game. And Edmonds going to get a warning. And that's a good hit to left center by Arc. And the play won't be in time. In fact, it'll be off the mark. So runners on first and second. That is not extras. Nor... That would not have been... That was not half... I don't know why Peyton's giving them half. Just straight up wasn't there yet. Alright, so I guess it's runners on first and third now for the Suns, as this inning is going swimmingly for them offensively. Squeaker will come up to hit with runners on the corners. Pinch hitter, 1 of 3 is called, so Squeaker will bat in exchange for whom? Oh, somebody 63, the 3-hole, that makes sense. So... Beatriz will go out to third base to run for Squeaker, and Squeaker will come up to hit for somebody. Waiting on the play ball from Keaton. Play ball. Time. This game has lasted already longer than the other game, plus 10 minutes, and we have not finished the fourth yet, in fact. Here's the play ball. First pitch from WoW, taken on the high side, ball 1. Taking another one above the bat. 2-0. Takes one below now. 3-0 for Squeaker. A walk here might not be the worst thing in the world for the Reapers, as that'll get them the force out at the plate. Good pitch there from Wow. Sends it to Moneyball, 3-1. Squeaker hits that one right at the second baseman. He's got the out there, but not at first. So that'll be the first run of the game for the Suns, and I'd say that's kind of what the Reapers were looking for, honestly, as it'll now be a runner at first with 1 out. This is PH 2 out of 3, putting Arcadian in for Beartriz. I would say an interesting time to use this because it's only a runner on first. It's not the most ample opportunity, I'd say. Why is Squeaker on second? There you go. There we go. Okay. So it's a runner on first with 1 out, as I've said a few times now. Play ball. Arcadian. Squeaker's on deck. This is a pinch hitter for the 4-hole. Takes one way above the bat. Looks like Wow's kind of going for that more defensive pitching style. Trying to not give Arc something to mess with, as a good pitch there in the dirt results in the first strike of the at-bat. 1-1. Takes one above the bat. 2-1. Swings through it. 2 apiece. So a good pitch there from Wow. And swing and a miss. Strike 3. Arcadian goes down on strikes. A well pitched at bat from Wow05. So Squeaker will come up for his actual at bat now. It's 2 outs and a runner on first. The Suns really want to maximize the potential of this inning, as they've only got 3 outs after this one to make up that deficit. Here's the play ball for Squeaker. Hits the first pitch to right center. He's got it in his glove. The throw to first, not in time. In fact, Squeaker made it to first before Arc made it to second. A good time off the mound. And it'll be runners on first and second now. For the Suns, a home run, a long ball here, ties up the ball game. So that's huge for the Suns to be able to be in this opportunity in the 4th and not the 5th. Takes a little bit of pressure off, but something tells me you're not going to get an opportunity like this again. So Wow05 will face Arcadian with runners on first and second. It's a 3-run lead for the Reapers. A fresh count, 2 outs. And that one's going to be thrown right at the bat, hit into left center field. Center fielder's got it. The throw in. Off the mark. Didn't make it to anybody. And now will undoubtedly be the final pinch hitter for the Suns. And it looks like Wow05 will see his day end here. So it's going to be a relief pitcher here now for the Reapers. I'm not sure who it is, actually. I think that might be Aqua? So it is Aqua on the hill now for the Reapers, trying to get out of this jam, and out here is critical Takes a look at the runner at second. Takes a look at the runner at third. Gonna go for a pickoff move. He's running. Why is he running to the dugout? So he has to go AFK. So Peyton will actually end up coming to pitch. So that RP does not actually count since not a pitch was thrown. So Peyton will come in to pitch. Who are the ineligibles for this game, or for the first game in this series? First pitch to Squeaker from Peyton is a ball, 1-0. Swings through a low pitch, 1 apiece. Sun's asking for balk. And time for chat. Oh my goodness. Play ball. Over the bat, taken for 2-1. A walk here, scores a run. Swings through that one, and Ark screaming for balk, and I have to agree with him. He was far too out in front. Unfortunately, I did not get a clip of that, and I don't think you can challenge a balk either. But that's definitely a balk. I don't have the clip of it, but he was out here when he jumped for that. This is disappointing, because that was a clear balk call. Ugh. Hey, the ump can overturn anything they want. The difference is that the ump is only forced to when a team challenges. You can review anything you see fit. Otherwise, that'd be encouraging poor officiating. Lol. But it's... Yes. Here, I'll go on to my stream preview and go back to where the balk was. Let's go all 5 minutes back. Was that the pitch? No. Look at that. Look at that jump. He's so far ahead of the rubber. Doesn't matter that he jumped. It's where the jump came from. That's at least 3 studs ahead of the rubber. That's not called a balk. I don't know what the hell a balk is. But what am I? Only one of the most experienced umpires in the league. Yeah. So, they made the correct call at the end of the day. Unionport will score their second run. I think it was 2-2. Yeah, it would be 3-1. So it's a 3-1 count. Squeaker up to hit. It astounds me with an umping crew of 5 people, you don't have somebody watching for box. There's ball 4. So bases are loaded once more. So the 4 holes should be up. That's Bear, number 4. Should be the hitter. They've used all 3 of their pinch hitters. So if Peyton can get the out here, they should be good. First pitch, a ball. Next pitch, an obvious no swing. 1-1. Don't know where that ball landed, though. Now, for those of you confused, ooh, big swing there brings us to strike 2. Let's get Peyton. Oh, time called for Barrett. That is 2 runs. The first one was the hit from before. Then the balk made it 2, but then it was runners on second and third, so the walk just moved a guy to first. It didn't score another run. So it's still 2-4 is the correct score. Time is still happening. Ark giving a final couple words. Time in called. It's a 1-2 count. Peyton a strike away from getting out of this inning. Throws one way above the plate. And that's a no swing. Should be counted as a no swing. 2-4. Time is called. Time in? Okay. Still a 2-2 count. Play ball. Peyton on the back of the mound, waiting for his opportunity. Strike 3, and there it is. That's the payoff we've been looking for all inning. And a huge inning for the Suns, though. They pick up half of the deficit. Although they use all 3 of their pinch hitters, the Reapers still lead it going into the final inning, 4-2. So, into the top of the 5th now. Leading off is Aqua. Technically, Aqua never threw a pitch. First two pitches to him will be a ball and a strike. So it's 1-1. Now 2-1 after he takes that pitch. Takes another one. Didn't get a strike triggered. 3-1. So a big opportunity here for Aqua in the first AB to try to get the runner on and start the process to get those insurance runs. But a little delay here in the pace from... Ooh, a good pitch there from Arc. Caught Aqua desperate. It'll be a full count, and that bounces low for, I believe, the second or third walk of the game. Luxury Chaser's up again. He's been having a surprising... He's been having a surprisingly successful start to this game. Got netting a couple hits. Art goes for a pickoff, but he didn't have his glove speed equipped, unfortunately. Still no pitches for Luxury. There he sees the first one, which is a low roller, 1-0. And that's a big hit to right center field. Where's the fielder's got it? Out at second, safe at first. So a good play there from the right fielder. That's wow 05 out there after his pitching tenure. Or no, sorry, that's Squeaker. Why is he getting a warning? Spamming. Ooh. So Squeaker's been ejected from the ball game. That's always been a thing, Squeaker, sorry to tell you. Oh, wait, no, that's the second warning? That is, yeah, that's one out, a fielder's choice. I've never seen it, and that's why he's ejected. That's admin abuse. Has he been ejected yet? If he hasn't, he should be now. Has he been ejected? There he goes. All right. So now waiting on Weehawk to step into the box. It is one out, and the Suns now only have 3 people in the field. He has been removed from the team and removed from the stadium premises. And this has definitely been an interesting game in terms of observing the officiating. Alright, so Weehawk has stepped in. We've received a play ball call. First pitch is going to be taken for a ball. But Texas, in the process of trying to get some insurance runs. Ball and then a strike. Then another strike. A good pitch on the low half there from Arc. And a swing and a miss. That's a quick second out. As once we finish the stoppage, Weehawk has made quick work of. So Peyton will come up to hit now with a runner on first. 2 men down. Insurance runs the main goal. So Peyton's first pitch is taken for a ball. Stance is the call for some reason. We really need to figure out this rule. He's just hitting normally. All right. So I believe the count is I don't know. Bit of chat lag here, so this inning is going to be even longer than what we thought it would be. We are at an hour and a half, and this game is looking very reminiscent of some of my favorite Season 3 plays, or Season 3 games that lasted even longer than this. Especially the ones that went into extra innings. Those made me want to pull my eyes out. At least I'm not playing in this one, and the chat lag is terrible. Time is called once once Roblox says it can be. So chat lag is delaying this game even longer. But be sure to keep an eye out for RBC games. It's looking like the Charlotte Bandits and the Tri-City Atoms will be playing their first game at Geisa Stadium tomorrow, as the fans were just kicked from the game by a player, which I'm pretty sure in like every application is technically a warnable offense. Regardless, it's an 0-2 count for Peyton. How did they... Okay, I guess it's an 0-2 count. Sure. We'll go with that. 0-2. Play ball. Ball is the call on the outside. He's going to get a piece of that one sent to left center field. The throw into first. And that's a glove run anyway. So that is 3 outs. So we'll head into the bottom of the final inning now. No insurance runs acquired for the Reapers in the top of the 5th. Now on to the bottom half of the final inning. The Suns will have to score 2 to stay alive, 3 to claim this game for their own. So only 3 guys on the lineup for UPS. One of those guys being somebody 63. Not the strongest hitter ever. Losing Squeaker was definitely a big hurt to this Suns lineup, and I can't say it's not their fault, unfortunately, as it was really self-brought on by Squeaker, as after he was given his second of 3 warnings, he immediately turned around and said, "This umping crew is biased." Sounds like something a middle school basketball player would do after getting a foul called on them. Regardless, Squeaker is no longer in this game, and it's up to the rest of the Unionport Suns lineup to make up for that deficit, as we are literally standing here for no reason. There's the play ball from Keaton. First pitch on the inside and low, 1-0. Did not get contact with that one, 1-1. Time called by Arc. Arc's going to make contact with that one, sent it to the shortstop. He's got a play on it. Throws it to Luxury, and that's 1. Oh, no, that's a catch by Weehawk. Didn't even catch that one on my broadcast stream, but a good play by the shortstop there, and there's a reason why he's one of the best shortstops in the game. It's 1 down. Somebody, 63, will come up. And Squeaker is still crying about his ejection in the general chat. That's disappointing. First pitch to somebody is a ball, so is the second pitch. And so is the third one. This pitching stance is not very good, if I'm being honest. And he'll throw a 4-pitch walk to the one guy in the lineup who I would consider the one you want to pitch to the most. Yikes. And somebody 63 says scared to Peyton. Oof. Up now, Beartriz. He stands at the plate as the tying run, so a long ball here could give Unionport an opportunity to prolong this game at the very least and win it at the most. But Beartriz, don't believe he's got any home runs this season. Here's the play ball. First pitch taken, 1-0. Peyton looking for the 2-inning save after being brought in the fourth inning after WoW05 allowed 2 runs. A good pitch there brings it to 2-1. A good pitch there brings it to 2-2. So 2 taken strikes and time is called for Beartriz. And what do you mean call? There was no pitch. I didn't see a pitch. Did you guys see a pitch? Oh, there was no additional pitch. Oh, he just never said strike. Okay. More chat lag is plaguing our game as the server is now 2 hours old minimum. This game is on track to take nearly twice the amount of time as the first game today did, taking a little under an hour. This one's already been going on for 1 hour 37 minutes. We're only about 10 minutes away from doubling the other game today, unfortunately, for those who are obligated to participate in today's affair. I don't know what the delay is. I think Bear just wanted a time and he took forever. But waiting on Keaton to call play ball. Weehawk is going to get a ball behind the plate. Thank you, Weehawk. Appreciate the good idea there. Clean is called by Rock. And here's the play ball. Takes a high pitch. Full count. And he swings through it. 2 outs. So up to hit now, Arcadian Delta, representing the exact same thing as Beartriz just did. Waiting on the play ball from Keaton. As this game comes closer to the close, we thank you for listening in with us today. It's been a pleasure to come back with RBN, and I'm excited to get some more games in once my summer schedule starts opening up a little bit more. And Stance is called. I can't see it from this camera. I don't like this admin. And everyone is having discrepancies on what they think the stance rule is. So this is the reason I'm going to talk to Doug after this game. Because basically the issue here is that the rule that's being taught right now is different to the rule that's been called for the past 2.5 years. So just a little bit of discrepancy there between those two specific things. Hopefully myself and Doug42 can clarify that in just a moment. But we don't know what the count is right now. It's going to be a 1-0 count for some reason. We'll go with that. So, play ball. A big swing through that one, 1-1. as I said before, going for the 2-inning save. Definitely a more enduring prospect than the 1-inning save. Did not catch him out at first. As he was standing on the base. That's somebody 63 there at first. But it's still a 1-1 count. Waiting on the pitch from Peyton. Keeping an eye on the man at first. Although that runner doesn't particularly matter very much. I think he's asking for a play ball. But it was not needed. Pickoffs are not technically a dead ball as long as the ball is disposed of properly. And that's going to be some contact. And just has to walk over to second base. And the Reapers have their first win of the season, taking down the Unionport Suns. And Peyton 2002, dreadful sleep, will end this game for them. Weehawk gets a double play for no reason. But that's a series split between the Suns and the Reapers. Going into next series for these two teams, the Reapers will play the Spartans. The Spartans split the first series with the Suns, and the Suns will play the Cougars, who are currently undefeated, have not allowed a run through 3 games, which is very impressive. So, a solid game play-wise. I wouldn't say a solid game officiating-wise, but that's just wrinkles that we've got to deal with as a league. But myself, Ash, see if I can get the camera back to me. Yep, there I am up in the booth. From myself, Ash, and from all of those of us who are not here today at RBN, thank you for listening and thank you for watching with us today. And we hope to be back with some more game content in the future. Be sure to tune in later. Have a great night.